Flu seasons have been relatively mild for the last 2 years because of the isolation we experienced during the pandemic, and that probably means your smaller children don't have immunity built for the flu.
This year, doctors are predicting a strong comeback for the flu. Vanessa Perez is here in studio with how you can prepare your family. Vanessa.
Well, if you haven't received your flu shot, doctors say now is a good time to do it. People are back at work and kids are back in school. Plus, we're not masking up as much anymore, which could be a recipe for a bad flu season. Jamie Marsh is a mother of 2 teens. The flu just hit her family home.
Well, my son has asthma, so I was a little worried, and he had a really high fever. So I ended up taking him to urgent care because I was worried.
Her family eventually recovered. Those who are at higher risk of getting more sick from the flu are the elderly, people with underlying health problems, and pregnant women.
To go to school, to keep our kids on track academically, and as we approach holidays, to be able to participate in Thanksgiving and our winter holidays. So I absolutely encourage the vaccination for that reason, and they're very safe.
Also, since we haven't seen a bad flu season in a couple years, doctors say younger children probably don't have the immunity. Children older than 6 months can get a flu shot.
Kids are now in the habit of lots of hand washing and hand sanitizing. That's still going to be really important. If there is an outbreak and your child or you feel comfortable, wearing a mask is still perfectly acceptable. It's a really effective way to keep ourselves healthy.
Marsh always makes sure her teens get the flu shot, but sometimes misses out on it herself.
I was always worried that it was going to make me sick because I've heard people make them sick, and with working full time, it's hard to get sick. But after COVID and going through all that, I just think it's important that I stay on top of vaccines for myself and my family.
Doctors say people haven't stayed on top of receiving flu shots over the last 2 years. Experts say if your child gets sick, keep them at home because respiratory illnesses like flu and COVID are highly contagious. Most pharmacies are offering flu shots, which are free through health insurance. Live in studio, Vanessa Perez, 4 News Now.